Rugged, tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center. Mitchell against Booker. 5 on the clock. They get it again. Here's Bogdanovich. Mitchell wide open. Sinks the triple.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got the first bucket of the night. A three-pointer for the Jazz.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell. A high-percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Booker outside. Stolen by Michael Conley. Feeds to Bogdanovich. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest. And more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
Conley with it. Lets it go from deep. Bridges with the board. O'Neal against Johnson. Here's Ayton. Another shot. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And he gets it back. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They shoot again. The shot misses. Gobert with the defensive effort. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's Conley. That shot off, so Phoenix will take it the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Tipped away. Stolen by Mitchell. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Into the lane, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson, and boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
Conley feeling it out, 6 to shoot. This one for 3. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Johnson outside. From past the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Conley against Paul. Conley the pass to Gobert. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Mitchell's got 8. Suns trail by 6. Ayton a screen. A nice shot by Booker.
How about that? Devin Booker says anything you can do, I can do better. 3 in the books.
Ball against Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. Off target from three-point range. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Back to Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. It's stolen by Gobert. Conley with it. Out guarded by Booker. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. There's O'Neal with the three. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
3-point field goal.
Conley's got his third assist on the night. Paul looking around. Booker outside. Goes up from the top of the key. That one's not going to go.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And we reached the end of the first quarter.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Pacers.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the three spot. Mitchell outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's Mitchell. Bridges with some nice defense.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Mitchell outside. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 11 points.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first. And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Booker finds Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. On the wing, Bridges. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. The pass to O'Neal. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Conley, the pass to Gobert.
Yeah, this is the next step for DeAndre Ayton. He's got to work hard on the defensive end to make a difference.
Yeah, a coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Bridges misses. Utah leading by 4. Conley with it, now guarded by Booker, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty
2 minutes
pass.
remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Ayton, a screen on Mitchell. Booker dishes to Ayton. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Conley against Paul. Mitchell outside. From deep. And they'll get another chance. Out to Conley. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bogdanovich. That one doesn't go. Johnson with some nice D. Passes it to Bridges. And here is Ayton. That's a 2 from Paul. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Mitchell outside. Here he goes. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Paul passes to Ayton. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And it's Conley penetrating. Paul with the defensive effort.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Jazz lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Torrey Craig is out there with Jake Crowder, and there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne at the point. Who's out there for Phoenix. Shamet on the wing. Fires top of the key. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Outside Crowder, and there's a whistle. That goes on Hernangomez. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Shamet offline with his 3. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for Utah. 4-point game. Here's Alexander Walker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 6 on the shot clock. Whiteside kicks to Hernangomez. A 3-pointer is right on target. Hernangomez has got the lead up to 7 now for Utah.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Pass to Shamet. Driving in. Rebound, Utah.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Here's Alexander Walker. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. The Suns have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And oh, here we go. Gay's got it, the fast break chance. The tray. And the Jazz, another 3.
In overtime, Gay has gotten better from beyond that arc. I love seeing him shoot the ball with confidence from deep.
Pass to Craig to halt the run. Phoenix, no good that time either. Utah leading by 10. Outside Clarkson. Hernangomez passes to Clarkson. driving to the basket. Crowder with the steal. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Clarkson. Utah has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. A wide open shot from Hernan Gomez. That shot off. And Phoenix the other way now. And McGee kicks to Shamet. McGee the pass to Shamet. Shakes him. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from McGee. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Clarkson goes in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Clarkson's got the lead, back up to 10 now for the Jazz.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
Now here's Payne. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. McGee is screen on Clarkson. Shamet the pass to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
And there's the pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Clarkson. Lays it up off the glass. Clarkson's got his second bucket of the night.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
Now Payne. Here's Shamet. A three-pointer off the mark.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Here's Alexander Walker. A three-pointer, no good. Suns trail by 10. It's tipped. Here's Crowder, and Crowder slams it in.
Boy, I love the strong finish from Jay Crowder. He doesn't settle on the layup, demonstrates his impressive vertical.
And here's Clarkson. He takes it in, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
All right, Lakers coming out of the court.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Whiteside. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Rudy Gay, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 1 spot. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Okay, David, thanks. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. No good on the 3.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Johnson's shot is off. Jazz leading by 8. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. The dish to Gobert, and that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. Five to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open.
I like the effort Booker gives on defense, especially when he pressures the shooter.
It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down to 6 on the bucket from Chris Paul.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Mitchell dishes to Conley. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Fires from deep. Again, Mitchell missing. And so it's Paul with it, and it up for the Phoenix Suns. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Devin Booker with the big shot. He may be young, but he's got big-time game.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Going inside, and the rejection by Ayton.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. High drama here, guys. I mean, they've managed to get hot just when it looked like this thing was out of reach.
Mitchell outside. Inside. Outside Conley. Trying to get something going, and the layup is good. And the Jazz lead by 3.
They can see Mike Conley an innate sense for where that shot clock is, and I've got to make a shot, no problem.
Booker outside to tie it up. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Mitchell outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. And that one's good, Ayton.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Mitchell gets to Conley. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. And here are the Suns now. They're on a 14-2 run here. Paul dishes to Booker. Gobert with the block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively. Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Conley with it. Mitchell outside. It counts. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Johnson. Rebound by Mitchell. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
Here's the Suns with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Booker against Mitchell. Booker the pass to Ayton. To the middle. Oh, off target. And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. This win, such a... All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And so he hits the technical free throw. Now here's Brunson to the middle. Here's Doncic. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Doncic, such a difficult matchup. Too big for a guard, too skilled for most wings. Luka is simply a problem in capital letters, exclamation point.
Booker against Brunson. Booker, the pass to Paul. To the inside. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Now here's Doncic. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3. Doncic has got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Powell with it. Now guarded by Booker. Here's Finney-Smith, and he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Maverick Dance Team.
Here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Here's the 3. Powell pulls it in.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Here's Bullock. Kicks it to Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, we know how good Doncic is with the ball, pulling up off the dribble, so it does him a bunch of good when he's converting his catch-and-shoot jumpers as well. Balances out his offensive game.
Now here's Paul. 9-point game. Here's Booker. That one's off. Still out of sync. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Here's Paul. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Pass to Ayton. Johnson a screen on Powell, and it's Ayton off the drive. Out to Bridges, just 5 to shoot. And there's Ayton on the assist by Bridges. Ayton's got his second basket on the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. The 3. And the 3-pointer goes. Doncic has got 11.
I just love the ball movement.
1:49 left in the first. Right side, Paul. Here's Johnson. Outside for Booker. Ooh, the turnaround jumper. Count it.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Takes the 3. The Suns clear it. Powell with a steal. Pass to Doncic. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. And here's Ayton. The kick out to Johnson. Second chance shot. Offensive rebound. They shoot again. Outside for Booker. Here's Paul. Drives to the hoop. Here's Ayton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal.
That one on Doncic.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. He's much better off making him go to the line.
First one falls for him. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Dallas has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Doncic outside. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The Suns trailing. Johnson passes to Booker. And the Suns miss again. Outside Brunson. Pass to Bullock. Powell right side. Stolen by Bridges. No good on the buzzer beater. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Mavericks ahead, leading by 9. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. All right.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And so in the game for the Suns, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, small forward. Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. The 3. Hits the three-pointer. Ayton's got 8.
Well, I love the pass-first nature of Paul's game. So good at setting up his teammates and endearing himself to them because of it.
Now Doncic. The putback. And another shot. Back to Brunson. Outside Finney-Smith. 5 to shoot. Doncic against Bridges. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Suns shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Doncic against Paul. Booker for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. 5 points in the game. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
Now here's Paul. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Johnson for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Brunson against Paul. Here's Doncic. He's got 14, and it's rejected.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's a second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Doncic pulls down the board.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
Here's Bullock, covered by Johnson. Pass to Doncic. They set the pick. And Doncic hammers it home.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Now here's Paul, looking for his first basket, still in this one. 1:14 left in the second quarter. Doncic passes to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Lets the three fly. The shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Ayton with it. Picked up by Powell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he's good on the second. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Paul against Brunson. Doncic outside. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 49 seconds left in the second period. Brunson passes to Doncic. Inside. It's stolen by Johnson.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Booker with it. Pass to Ayton. Outside Paul. Back to Ayton. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And here's Brunson from the arc. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just... through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Green out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Maxi Kleber. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Dinwiddie. Fires from deep. Kleber, that's good. Kleber's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Pass to Shaman. Payne against Dinwiddie. Payne, pass to McGee. Stolen by Dinwiddie. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. On up the court. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. That's tipped. And here are the Mavericks now. Bertans for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Well, Grant, if you had to describe exactly what a stretch 4 looks like, you might be describing Davis Bertans.
Yeah, that's the mold that Bertans has been carved out of. He can draw defenders away from the hoop with this outside shooting. And when he needs to mix it up in the paint and grab some rebounds, he's more than capable of that too.
Pass to Hardaway. To the inside. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Dinwiddie finds Hardaway. Back to Dinwiddie. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Phoenix has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Steps back. Now Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Dinwiddie against Payne. Now here's Dinwiddie. The D's right on him.
Boy, that long athletic body of McGee allows him to rim protect without fouling.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Hardaway with it, and it's McGee picking him up. Kicks it out to Hardaway. 3 on the clock. And the Mavericks, another 3!
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
First team foul. Substitution for the Suns.
Hardaway against Booker. Kleber with a steal. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Hardaway. Pass to Bertans. Dinwiddie outside. Off target from outside. The Suns trailing. Here's a 3 from Paul. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You know, going back to his rookie season in 2006, Paul shot under 30% from deep. It's amazing how much he's improved that part of his game.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Dallas has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Doncic against Bridges. To the paint. Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. They set a pick. 6 on the shot clock. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Mikal Bridges.
And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
Now here's Paul. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
For Dallas, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. There's a minute 12 left in the third. Doncic outside, takes a 3, knocks down the triple. Doncic has got 22. And for the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback an offense, Clark.
Boy, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, B.A. I mean, he's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of Magic and Kidd when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
Oh, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And here's Dallas. They're on a 15-6 run. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Powell, a screen on Bridges. From deep, here's Doncic. On target from range. And now a 9-point Maverick lead.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Mavericks on top. They're up 7. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court right now for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Here's Booker. He takes it in. Finney-Smith pulls it in. The Mavericks leading. Doncic outside. Outside Brunson. It's stolen by Johnson. On the break for 3, Booker. Ayton. It's good on the putback.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Outside Brunson. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And they recover it. Powell passes to Doncic. The 3-ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 30.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Booker can't get it to go.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
And here's Doncic. Outside Brunson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bullock. Doncic outside, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Doncic against Paul. Outside Booker. Down low. Powell with a steal. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Doncic against Paul. Doncic passes to Powell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first.
And Powell, with that long body of his, does a nice job going at the defense and forcing them to foul.
For your Mavericks, Dwight.
And so Powell nails them both. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. Powell with a steal. Here's Bullock. Booker defending. It's Bullock on the wing. Doncic with it. Powell, a screen on Bridges. Doncic finds Powell. Just 4 to shoot. Stolen by Booker. And the Suns pushing it up now. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Bridges against Doncic. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot.
Doncic passes to Brunson. 1:19 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Doncic outside. He buries it from three. Doncic has got 36 points.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team.
That free throw good from Booker.
At the line for the Suns, Devin Booker.
Both shots good from the stripe.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Brooks developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise. And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Mavericks.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again, and it worked.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Luka Doncic.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Brunson. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Paul. Soft touch off the glass.
I tell you what, it's really remarkable to see it. Just about 6 feet tall, and that might be generous. Chris Paul is a dominant player in the painted area, and he does it with skill and craftiness.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin.
Thank you, Kevin.
What a great philosophy. D.A., thanks. And so off the tip, it's Utah. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4. Mitchell passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Doncic from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Just 5 to shoot. Gobert can't hit. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Powell kicks to Brunson. Another 3 for Dallas.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Conley against Doncic. And it's Conley penetrating, and the layup's good off the glass.
You won't find many players with the quickness of Mike Conley. He can dice you up.
Doncic passes to Brunson. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. And here's Doncic from the arc. Gobert pulls it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Doncic looking it over. The shot comes out, and Utah the other way now. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Brunson kicks to Doncic. Over Conley. Doesn't go either for Doncic.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Mitchell. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. To the right side. And here's Conley outside.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity. Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
And here are the Jazz now. They've scored 10 straight. Mitchell outside. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Jazz. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. 9-point game. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now Utah, fast break. Mitchell leading the charge.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Here's Doncic. He gets that one. Doncic has got 5.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. Back to Bogdanovich. Bullock with the rebound.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. fails to finish the play.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell wide open. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Jazz leading by 12. On the wing, Mitchell. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Brunson kicks to Doncic. And so it's Utah up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been...
Your Jazz dancers. All right.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Jazz.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Luka Doncic. Dwight Powell is out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney Smith in at the 4-man position. Deflects the pass to the paint. Here's Bogdanovic, and Bogdanovic throws it down.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Brunson with it, now defended by Mitchell. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with this offense.
Conley kicks to Gobert. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. To the inside. Here's Conley. It's rebounded by Dallas. And the pass to Powell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
Screen by O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Off target with his 3.
Well, he was red hot in the first quarter. Hit 3 threes, now suddenly struggling to find the range.
And Doncic, here we go. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Pass to Powell. Back to Doncic. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
Here's Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Gobert, that ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. Gobert's got 6.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovic willing to get it to his open guys.
Doncic passes to Finney Smith. Conley against Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Jazz leading by 10. Stolen by Brunson. Doncic against Conley. Powell kicks to Doncic. Fires for three. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
On the wing, Doncic gets the three-pointer to fall. 14 points for him.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
We've got 1:08 left now here in the second. Takes a 3. That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Conley. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. That one rolling around and rims out.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Mitchell in the corner. Fires the 3. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 12. Pass to Powell. Bullock dishes to Powell. Dallas moving it around. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the night.
Can't lose track of Bogdanovich defensively, as he doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
And so it's the Utah Jazz sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've been playing some ferocious. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
We've got Rudy Gay. Whiteside is out there with Clarkson. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point. That's the group right now for Utah. Mavericks trail by 14. And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
And he drives in. Back to Hernangomez. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. Off on the layup. Dallas has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Inside. Kleba kicks to Dinwiddie. Here is Whiteside. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And that one's drained from the low block. Whiteside's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Utah. Clarkson against Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Drilled from 11 feet out. And the Jazz lead by 16. With the step back. Dinwiddie wide open. From outside off the mark. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Gay outside. Over to the wing. Here's Hernangomez. And finish off by Hernangomez.
I like the extra pass. We know Rudy's a shooter first, but he also understands what this offense requires.
From deep. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Clarkson against Hardaway. The offensive rebound. Shots good by Clarkson. Clarkson's got 4 this quarter.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Got that one up quick.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Jazz leading by 14. Here's Alexander Walker. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 50 left in the third. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Just 5 on the clock. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bertans. 4 on the clock. Gay, that's a 2-pointer. And a miss there off the inbound.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
That shot wide open. Hardaway has got 5 now.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Gay in the corner. He feeds it to Clarkson. Down low. Here's Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
The thing about Whiteside, he has a quicker jump than you might expect.
Dinwiddie outside. 3-pointer. He can't hit that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. They led by as many as 18 points. It's stolen by Bertans. There's 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Kleber. And Kleber slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
From deep, Hernan Gomez. Offensive rebound. Right side, the pass to Hernan Gomez. That 3 off the mark. Mavericks trail by 11. And here is Bertans. No points in the game yet for him. Down low. Here's Green. Back to Bertans. Inside. Kleber kicks to Green. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Utah. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter.
All right, lookers coming out of the court. Come on, get fouled.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Jazz leading by 11. On the court for the Mavericks. Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 spot. Hernan Gomez passes to Clarkson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for 1 more at the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Utah Jazz.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down in transition.
The drive by Doncic. It's deflected. Now Hernan Gomez. For the 3. It's rebounded by Brunson.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. The drive by Doncic. And finished off by Doncic.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Now the pass to O'Neal. Powell against Gobert. Shot clock at 3. Shoots over Powell. Yep, that one goes. And the Jazz lead by 14.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
And Doncic, here we go. Gobert with the block, and they'll keep possession. Doncic against Conley. From downtown, Doncic, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's O'Neal. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 6 assists here tonight.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Picking up from where he left off, I lost count of how many threes he hit in the first half. Now nails this one.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Passes it to Mitchell. The 3. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
Basket good.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
2 minutes remaining.
Conley with it.
2 minutes.
From deep three-point range. Powell pulls it in. Doncic outside. From deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Outside Conley. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And the Jazz lead by 14. Doncic with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. And it's Doncic missing. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. They led by as many as 18 points. And they get it back. Mitchell outside. From deep three-point range, the Mavericks pull it in.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him. And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Jazz.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Doncic with the steal. To the paint. Brunson kicks to Powell. Pass to Doncic. From deep. O'Neal with the rebound.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Personal foul. Third team
And that one falls for Mike Conley.
It's so good to see Mike Conley out there. After all the injuries, I just love how the offense runs with him at the helm.
Now, here's Doncic. From deep three-point range, it's good.
And when Luka finds an opening on the perimeter, he does not hesitate. Great.
And now, to Case Allie.
Thanks, BA. Mike.
And he's made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it.
Here we go.
And the Jazz start out with the ball. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now here's Conley. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Johnson. It's Ayton with the drive. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The coaching staff really likes it when Ayton looks to be aggressive, take advantage of guys who have no way physically to match up.
Here's Mitchell. And two of the more efficient offenses in the league. Brent, there are different ways to get it done.
That's what makes this matchup so compelling tonight, BA. Scary offensive talent on the floor. And when these guys get hot, I don't care what you're calling defensively, there's no stopping them.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
It's Booker on the wing. Launches a 3. Utah with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Conley passes to Gobert. Bogdanovich with it. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Booker. Second shot opportunity. Here's Ayton. Good D by Gobert.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Conley on the attack. And the shot goes in.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Outside Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Conley goes in. O'Neal on the wing. Outside Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns trailing. Tries the 9-footer. The kick out to Paul. Outside Booker. The three is up. Connects from downtown.
And Booker's shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys, when you watch him, you feel like every one of them's going in.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Lets it fly. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Ball against Conley. And the layup is good off the glass. Conley's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Pass to Johnson. Offensive rebound. Ayton with a screen. For 3, Booker. Doesn't go that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Outside Mitchell. Puts up a 3. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, energy is good, but not smart there trying to go through somebody on that play.
Pass to Booker. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
On the wing, Mitchell. Covered by Johnson. Here's Gobert. The 3 from Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down. Here's Johnson. Off with the layup. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. It's the Jazz up 3. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court.
Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. To the middle. Bogdanovich, no good. An opportunity now to retake the lead.
Showing off their intensity these last few minutes.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Pass to Booker. Here's Ayton. Paul passes to Booker. Launches it. Knocks down the long J. Booker's got 6 points.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Down low. Here's Gobert. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Now here's Paul. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Booker can't get it to go. The three from Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Now it's a 5-point Utah lead.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Conley against Paul. Outside for Mitchell. Counted. 2 for 4 from the field now.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Got to push him out further.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Johnson finds Paul. Now here's Booker. Paul passes to Booker. Fires the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Paul for 3. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bogdanovich against Johnson. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Bogdanovich, that's good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Paul passes to Booker. 52 seconds left in the half. Over Mitchell. And again, it's the Suns missing.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Gobert with a screen on Paul. Paul against Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Oh, got a piece of it. And here's Bogdanovich. Shoots over Booker. Misses off the left iron.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
To the paint. In transition, here come the Suns. Count the basket. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Outside Mitchell. Fires for 3. That one no good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Jazz up 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get... We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Rudy Gobert really making a difference here.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And so in the game for the Suns, we've got JaVale McGee. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Jay Crowder, and it's Craig in at the 3. Here's Shamet. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
When you consider just how long and how big Whiteside is down there, it's not surprising that shot blocking is something he does well.
And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Crowder with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. And McGee with the stuff.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020, and a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Clarkson. Oh, McGee with the block. Pass to Shamet. Payne against Clarkson. Crowder outside. This for the tie. The rebound by the Jazz. And with Crowder's free agency, team saw what he brings to the table.
He's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end. He just brings that kind of toughness a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. The shot off that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Craig passes to Crowder. Gay against Craig. The rebound by Whiteside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
For Phoenix, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Alexander Walker. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Shamet. Pass to McGee. Back to Shamet. Over Clarkson. Phoenix no good that time either.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Now Whiteside. The reverse. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. McGee's got 4 rebounds in the game. It's Shamet on the wing. Pass to Payne. Deflects the pass. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Whiteside. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Whiteside's experimented a bit with his free throw shooting throughout his career, even trying jump shots from the free throw line, so still trying to find the magic recipe to be more consistent.
The 3 from Craig. And the Suns miss again.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Hernan Gomez gets the bucket. And now a 10-point Utah lead.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Some changes for Phoenix. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
Make some noise for the fans.
There's a minute 26 left in the third. Paul finds Johnson. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. Ball stolen. Conley with the ball, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Gets stolen by Johnson. Right side Booker. Over Mitchell. And Booker the bucket on the assist from Ayton. Booker's got 8.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Outside Mitchell. Takes it inside, and Mitchell with the slam.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker from deep. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds now.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. O'Neal on the wing. 4-3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. And Booker, here we go. And Booker with the jam.
Booker sometimes can come up with those. He can be an impressive dunker.
From deep. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Jazz. They lead by 11. And we're coming.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Although he's a pass-first kind of player, Chris Paul does enjoy catching the defenses off guard, and I love that quick shot.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Bogdanovic. Clock at 6. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Here's Booker. There's the triple. Back to Paul. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Paul's got 6 here in the quarter.
Just think about the growth of what Chris Paul has done with that three-pointer. 28% for 3 as a rookie, and now a guy you can't leave.
Hits the three-pointer.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Outside Booker. Launches a 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Mitchell, good.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Outside Johnson. This one for 3. That shot, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Stolen by Ayton. Going inside, and it's Gobert with a rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Oh, got that one up quick.
I just love the ball movement.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Outside Paul. Pass to Johnson. Can they get it? And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. The 3 from Mitchell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Bridges laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Conley with the ball.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Gobert. Launches it. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 7 rebounds in the game. 3-pointer, Bridges. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Conley finds Mitchell. Outside Conley. Takes the 3. No luck on that one. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. 3-pointer. He drops it from range. And the Jazz lead by 11. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Utah.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Jazz.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Mike Conley.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
Now Conley. There's the drive. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
So we see the Jazz taking the W here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
it's all yours. I know, David, it's a pleasure working with you. Thanks for that one. And it's the Suns to start out. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Powell. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney Smith into the four-man position.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Doncic with it. To the inside. Finney Smith kicks to Doncic. Clock at 6. The three. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Doncic passes to Powell. No good that time. Bridges with some nice defense.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
Not a fast start for the Mavericks. 7-point differential.
All right,
and they double up Doncic. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Suns foul. Devin Booker. That's his first personal foul. First team.
On defense, the Suns. And here's Doncic in the dunk by Doncic.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection, but boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And he's good on the three ball.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
The pass to Booker. Puts up a three. That one, no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Brunson kicks to Doncic. Bridges with the board.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And that one's good, Ayton.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Takes a step back. Doncic looking it over. Finney Smith kicks to Doncic. And there's the drive. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Personal foul.
Well, the hoop and the harm. Luka Doncic, the finish, and he'll get an opportunity to add to that.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
Ball against Doncic. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Johnson dishes to Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Johnson. Suns moving the ball around. Doncic against Paul. Doncic passes to Brunson. And there it is for him.
Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Pass to Booker, and there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Booker the pass to Ayton. And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, is work and rebounding.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised. He is a double-double machine. And think about it. He is not even at his prime yet. I tell you, this guy already a double-double threat nightly. And DeAndre Ayton's ceiling is still high. Now, he's got to go ahead and reach those expectations by putting in the work.
Brunson a screen on Bridges. Doncic fires from way outside. No good, and he's 3 of 6 from the floor. Bridges attacking, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Doncic right side. Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. Here's Brunson, defended by Paul. Brunson the bounce pass. 5 to shoot. Doncic. And Dallas again with the bucket.
If you give Luka Doncic the mid-range jumper, he'll keep things simple and take it.
Brunson against Booker. There's the drive. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his second personal
Suns have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
At the line for your Suns.
He hits both from the stripe.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Powell with a screen on Bridges. Nice move. And the layup by Powell.
Well, this is where Dwight Powell is in his element. All of those physical abilities coming to bear on the interior. Nicely done.
Booker looking around. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
From the moment he entered the league, Devin Booker has been an offensive force. This is one of the rare players in league history to put a 70-piece on the board.
And so it...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Pacers.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather own the team.
One-on-one here. Brunson with it. He's picked up by Paul. And that one, good.
One easy look. Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Johnson finds Paul. Johnson with a screen on Doncic. Paul passes to Johnson. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists tonight. And here's Doncic from the arc. No good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. From outside the arc. And Chris Paul hits from deep. Paul's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns. Paul against Brunson. Over in the corner, Doncic. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Doncic has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Mavs. Paul passes to Ayton. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Well, true to form in today's NBA, as a big man, DeAndre Ayton has face-up ability, and that's critical.
Brunson, the bounce pass. Doncic outside. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Boy, Luka Doncic excels in the 2-man game. You handle the rock with perfection. Nicely done, young sir.
Paul against Doncic. Paul dishes to Ayton. Ayton a screen on Doncic. Bridges, no one around him. Misses the three. Mavericks trail by 5.
In addition to his shooting range, Bullock, a solid defender at that position.
No doubt. He's aggressive and disciplined, and that's a hard combination. You can trust Bullock on ball on an island against a good scorer. He's also solid off ball. This guy is a sort of classic 3-and-D role player.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Booker outside. On the wing, Bridges. Back to Booker. Takes it inside. Comes up empty down low. For Dallas, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Standing shooting. Throws it down despite the man right in his face. A chance here for a 3-point play.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Booker with no one around, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got 12.
Well, if Booker is in three-point territory, the defense has got to be there on the catch. He's got such tremendous accuracy from deep.
And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Brunson.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Booker outside. Driving inside. And it's good for 2. Booker's got 7 now in this quarter.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Brunson the pass to Doncic. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That one on Ayton.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
That free throw good from Doncic. Suns leading by 3. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. Takes a shot at the elbow. The shot missing. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Here's Finney-Smith, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Paul passes to Johnson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And the dunk by Powell.
You have got to commend Powell on his positioning. I tell you, he buries himself deep, and he's going to sky for that slam dunk.
It's been all about Luka Doncic.
34.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
35.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Davis Bertans. Also Green out there. Dwight Powell is out there with Hardaway. And it's Dinwiddie in at the guard position.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Shamet. Oh, good with the triple. It's tipped. Passes to McGee in the corner. Shamet with it, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Maxi Kleber.
Now Payne. Pass to Shamet beyond the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. Got a piece of it. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's still scoreless so far in this one. With the drive, McGee with the block. And he's able to get it back. 2 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Payne looking around. There's the pass to Shamet. Phoenix no good that time either. Dallas leading by 3. On the wing, Green. Craig defending. Dinwiddie outside. Drives to the hoop. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 5 now for the Mavs.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Payne kicks to Crowder. Six to shoot. Unloads. Here's McGee. The kick out to Crowder. Bertans against Craig. Back to Crowder. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
I'll tell you this, Jay Crowder is one tough cookie. This guy won't be deterred by the defense.
Dinwiddie finds Hardaway. Dinwiddie outside.
Mavericks foul. Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Suns trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Shamet. Inside. Here's Crowder. Tries again. Back to Shamet. Down low. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Mavericks. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Driving the lane. And he goes in for the dunk.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
And it's Shamet missing.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Hardaway kicks to Dinwiddie. To the middle. Tries it from 9. Not going to go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Payne gets a wide open look. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Mavericks leading by 3. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Crosses over. They kick it out to Green. Off target from outside.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
To the paint. Dinwiddie with the steal. On the wing, Hardaway. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Phoenix ball. Maverick substitution.
Paul against Doncic. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Stolen by Brunson. Bridges with the steal. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Mavericks.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Suns trail by 3. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Doncic dishes to Powell. Back to Doncic. To the left side wing. Finney-Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. Ball outside. Passes it to Johnson. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Doncic passes to Pop. Some solid defense from Ayton. Doncic with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Moving it up. Paul dishes to Ayton. Bridges outside. Here he goes. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Ball against Brunson. Doncic outside. There's the triple. And the 3 ball is good. Doncic has got 24.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Down low. And there's Bridges on the assist by Johnson. Bridges has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Doncic finds Brunson. From deep. And it's Doncic missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's tipped. Phoenix leading by 3. Brunson with it. Bridges covering. Brunson the pass to Powell. Brunson kicks to Bullock. Doncic against Paul. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, we're talking about one of the league's best scorers, and the confidence Luka Doncic has in himself to take over is readily on display.
All up top, guarded by Doncic. Ayton in the corner. Booker in the post. Brunson covering. A nice shot by Booker.
Well, you've got to be, as a guard, calm and in control on the interior. Devin Booker, so much confidence in his game.
Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Feeds it to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Runs in the pass to Doncic. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game. Doncic has got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for Dallas. Johnson outside. Johnson with a screen on Doncic. Back to Johnson. Goes back up. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 4 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Booker. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And boy, did he get up quick
to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Hot loose, so it's Phoenix now. To the inside. Powell with the steal. 26 seconds left in the game. Bullock dishes to Doncic. Powell with a three on Booker. Doncic.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Johnson from outside. No good from three-point territory. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin,
Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for Dallas, Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Conley with the ball. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. From deep, Conley. Pure from three-point range.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Conley against Doncic. Inside. Stolen by Conley. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Doncic. The 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Mitchell against Brunson. Conley, he's open. It's rebounded by Dallas.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage. And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Driving to the basket. That one drops for him. Conley's got his second bucket of the night.
Now this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Conley against Doncic. Up to Powell. Will it go? To the inside. Back to Bullock. Pass to Powell. Doncic on the wing. 6 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. He can't get it to go. And Utah will come the other way. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Here's Bullock. Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. And there's a 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Utah ball.
Utah leading. Outside Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Doncic into the lane. And here are the first about 3 minutes in. Brunson passes to Doncic. The long distance 3 is buried.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Conley. He's got 5. Outside Mitchell. The 3 is up. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Brunson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. A nice shot by Doncic.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you 3. The revenge triple.
Conley up top, guarded by Doncic. That one's good for 2. Conley's got 7.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Brunson. And here's Doncic outside. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Doncic left side. There's the 3. They get it back. Powell sets a screen. Jacks up a three. Another miss by Doncic. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. The kick out to Conley. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Back to Conley. Inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
And so it's Utah, closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More 2K action in just a moment.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
All right, fans.
Reggie Bullock is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Brunson in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now here's Mitchell. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And, you know, stretching out for that one, Bogdanovich showing a little elevation for a guy who typically stays close to the ground.
Brunson against Mitchell. Doncic outside, fires for 3, and the three-pointer goes. Doncic has got 12 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Conley. He has 7. Banked it in off the glass.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Brunson against Mitchell. Brunson passes to Doncic. No good with the elbow jumper. And for the Jazz, they're shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. Down low. Here's Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. He's got 6.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic with the jam.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
And here's Conley. He's got 9. Pass to Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Bullock. Doncic outside from deep 3-point range. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. From deep, Conley sinks it. What range from downtown. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
Now here's Conley. He's got 12. For 3, O'Neal. Doncic pulls down the board. To the paint. Outside Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Finney-Smith with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. The 3 from Mitchell. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Defensively, you know Mitchell wants to get to the rim. You play it that way, then he pulls the string on you.
Brunson against Mitchell. And here's Doncic outside. The offensive rebound.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Releases. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the game. Doncic passes to Brunson. 1:02 left in the first half of this game. Back to Doncic, 19-footer, and it's Dallas scoring again.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Doncic against Conley. From deep. Powell pulls it in. The Mavericks have got 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Doncic on the wing. Powell sets a screen. Doncic passes to Powell. Basket's good. Powell's got 6.
And I think Powell is terrific in the pick and roll. Knows how to dive after he sets the screen.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Conley against Doncic. The 3 from Mitchell. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Slowly building up steam. Hit 1 from range in the first. He's hit 2 here in the second.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Back to Doncic. 3-pointer. And so it's the Utah Jazz earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's mostly due to their... Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So the Jazz 5 right now. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Eric Paschall. And it's Whiteside in at the 5. Paschall against Bertans. Back to Alexander-Walker. The ball's knocked loose. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession. Clock at 2. Here's Gay. Here's Paschall. Goes up with it again. And he sinks the layup. And the Jazz lead by 12.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
To the middle. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And Dinwiddie, here we go. Here's Bertans. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Bertans has got his first bucket in this one.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Whiteside for 3. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. And now the Mavs on the run. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Boy, excellent situational awareness from Hardaway Jr. that time. And he seems to know exactly where to get when the break is on.
Clarkson outside. And he dunks it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dinwiddie passes to Hardaway. Over Clarkson, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
A minute 58 left in the third quarter. Pass to Pascal. It's tipped. Kleber right side. Over Clarkson, and it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Hardaway. The 3-ball. Drops in the 3. Hardaway's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, with good shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring, Hardaway Jr. is confident with the deep ball.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Dinwiddie. From deep, Gay. The shot no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Bertans with the ball. Now Pascal defending. Bertans, the pass to Dinwiddie. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Bertans. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Jazz have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. And it's Clarkson missing. The Mavericks trailing. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Bertans. Stolen by Whiteside. Here's the break. From deep, Gay hits the trifecta.
Well, I love seeing Gay go right up with the shot off the pass. No wasted motion.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Rebound, Utah. On the wing, Clarkson down low. The kick out to Gay. Pass to Whiteside. Out to the right wing. Now here's Clarkson. And so it's Utah going into the break up 12. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it.
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Davis Bertans. He's out there with Maxi Kleber. Tim Hardaway is out there with Green. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Mavericks said to the team. It wasn't feel-good pep talk. He wants them to show some fight in the closing moments. He told them, if you guys want to salvage any respect from this game, now's the time to do it. Show them we are better than this. Guys, take it away.
Allie, thank you. Clarkson, pass to Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with the finish.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
They get it back. Utah has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Clarkson for 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And here's Doncic outside. Drains the triple. Doncic has got 22.
Boy, once Doncic gets on the roll, there aren't many ways to slow him down. Huge night so far.
Clarkson outside. Over Brunson. Off the left rim and out. Dallas has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Back to Doncic. The three is up. Another three for Dallas.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
A line change here for Utah. Conley against Doncic. On the wing, Mitchell.
Jazz substitution.
Five to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. A good look from Bogdanovic. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
And even in high-pressure situations, Bogdanovic is just cool and collected, even keel. Has no problem rising up for clutch baskets.
Pass to Finney-Smith. 19-footer. Powell. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid at getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
Outside for Mitchell. Mitchell double team. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Bogdanovic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
1:52 left in the game, and that one's good from Conley. And now a 10-point Utah lead. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Doncic left side from deep. Another three for Dallas.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
Luka Doncic. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
For Utah, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. 1:11 left to play in the fourth.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
Pulls it from 20. Utah with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14. Outside Conley. Inside. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now here's Conley. Right side Mitchell. Releases. They get the rebound. The kick out to Conley. Pass to O'Neal from the arc. Buries it from 3.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And so it's Utah with the W. Boy, a nice